Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Sunny and mild today, 74 the high. It's about 55 downtown GR.
I think, no way.
No,
I'm
you
not
think
letting you
warmer?
do that. It's 61.
Well,
Guaranteed.
Oh, you don't know?
That's what Apple says.
Yeah.
55.
Well, you got to rain on everyone's parade. It's warmer than that.
Just looking it up.
This is what happens.
61.
We get
I've got
7
63
opinions.
on Weatherbug, guys.
Ooh, I like that even more.
There it is, 55.
That seems really fast, and those are very small fonts.
Earlier today, you love weather. We all know that, so I usually don't question. But you said 51, and I looked up at the TV, and I was like, that says 61. That doesn't seem fair to the people.
We were watching a video.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
Wow, he really got
How would
you.
I know when you looked at the TV?
I don't know. That was ridiculous.
I actually thought I was going to get you for a second.
And I
I'm like, it
almost
worked. I can't believe that worked.
We only
What a
watch
great day.
time-delayed videos.
Oh, my God.
We haven't had live TV on all day, Joe. Uh-oh, crackers.
Is that possible?
Meanwhile, boy, bummer
Whoa.
if you've been banned from the school for being a jerk, but, well, that's what this guy has. Allegedly.
In a little less than an hour, the graduating class of Kenowa Hills High School will celebrate their commencement ceremony. But one father of a senior who's walking is not allowed on the property because of a confrontation at a varsity baseball game last week. 24-Hour News 8's Lindsay McComal has the story.
Benito Hernandez Sr. admits that he's outspoken at sporting events, even that he's met with administration in the past.
Outspoken is a nice way of saying a loudmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, hey, it's a high school baseball game. Why are you involved?
Yep.
In any way.
If that's your best case scenario is you admit you're outspoken at sporting events for high schoolers, I already think you deserve what you got.
About his behavior, but he says none of that justifies not being able to see his son graduate.
I just want to come in
down.
and sit down and see my son. That's it. Just like any other proud parent.
Benito Hernandez Jr. is set to walk across the stage at Kenowa Hills High School, but the school says his father, Benito Sr., cannot watch him graduate.
There's probably about 3 things in life that family should be there. It's birth, graduation, and a wedding. And for him to, the school or school board system to take one of those away, I think it's very wrong.
I feel
During the
bad for that kid.
I'd feel worse if they took birth away.
I do, too. I do feel bad for the kid.
Yeah. Weddings, too. That'd be a bummer.
basketball season, Hernandez was banned from the games because of a statement he made to the coach. That led to a meeting with administration and keeping his distance when the baseball season started.
I sat in my car, I sat in the parking lot, and I watched. If he wasn't playing, I would just turn around and I would just leave.
But at last week's game, he did go to the dugout, wondering why his son was not playing in the season's last game. An assistant coach heard him cuss at the head coach, which he admits to doing, but he thinks their decision to ban him from graduation is an overreaction.
I've never told a coach or anything that I was going to do anything to him. I've called him names. I've said some derogatory things.
Yeah.
I've said,
all right, cool, man.
Well,
Why'd you do that?
I mean, it's fine.
Congratulations.
That's the... I was just telling it like it is. I mean, the guy was an a-hole.
So you were enough of a problem that you had already had to sit in your car, and then you went back for another helping, and now you don't know why you're banned.
You're an adult, man.
He's taking credit for stuff that you're just supposed to do anyways. Like, well, I didn't ever threaten them.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if
you don't get credit for that.
Them, but yeah, he had already been kicked out of basketball games. His son plays 3 sports, so he had already gotten kicked out of basketball games. He asked about baseball games. They never got back to him, which is why he said he would sit in his car and just kind of avoid it. Because he already knew he had already been banned from, it was supposed to be banned from sporting events.
If I'm an adult and I'm banned from high school, that is really sad.
Yeah. Right?
Like, no, sorry.
Yeah.
You can't be trusted at graduation. You can't be trusted at events. What if you don't like the way things are going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guy who gets up and starts yelling, and you're going to ruin the good time for everyone else.
Yeah.
The memory for everyone else.
Yeah. He yelled at a basketball coach during a game for the way he was talking to his son, according to News 8. At that time, the school told him he could no longer come to sporting events. asked to reconsider for the baseball season, says they never got back to him, so he would go, but just keep his distance, as he said, by sitting in his car and stuff, which I believe. I'm sure he did. But not that one time when he decided he had to go up and go, why aren't you playing my kid? Because I need to know because he's special. And then he called the coach an a-hole.
Oh, man.
I mean, I feel bad. But, unlike, in earlier years where you're banned, you got no avenue at all. At least now you can FaceTime or something. It's not like you can't see it happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know it's not the same as being there, but you did it.
Don't blame them.
You got banned from high school sporting events because you're a loudmouth.
Yeah. Instead of going on TV and acting like something bad happened to you that wasn't your fault, apologize to your kid.
Yeah.
Tell other people, hey, you know what? Let me serve as an example. I acted stupid over and over again, and now here I am. I can't go to my son's graduation. Wish I could.
Yeah.
I apologize sincerely, and if they'd reconsider, I would be delighted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And maybe there'd be some pressure to say, hey, he seems remorseful. Let him in. He doesn't seem remorseful.
No. This isn't I got banned because I tried to point out that there were some kids being hazed. This is I went and I was yelling at everyone because I think my kid should play more.
A lot of stuff under my breath.
We followed up with the school about their decision. Their principal sent us this statement saying in part, quote, there has been a series of unfortunate incidents involving inappropriate behavior by the gentleman in question that cannot be tolerated. It is unfortunate that this may take away some of the focus from the tremendous accomplishments of our 204 students who are participating in commencement tonight. I truly hope that it does not. Now, another option for Mr. Hernandez, the school tells me they will be live streaming tonight's graduation ceremony. He can watch it online instead of coming to the school. As for Benito Jr., they tell us that he will be playing for Olivet College starting this fall.
Good for
In
him.
Walker, Lindsay McComo, 24-hour News 8.
And problem solved.
Well, hopefully Dad turns over a new leaf and can go and just watch the games. I can see being super invested, but you got to have some control.
Yeah,
By the way,
it's not your thing.
I mean, I know people whose parents, maybe they weren't this bad, but they were loud.
Yeah.
And would yell at coaches and yell at referees and make a scene, and everyone in the stands in a small town where I grew up knew their names. And you know what? They didn't like that being their parent.
It's horribly
They did not like that.
No.
They would never they would never have told their dad that, but it was we all knew.
You could tell.
Who would like that?
Well, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, right?
Parents in general are embarrassing to kids at some point.
Yeah, I mean, do you think Alonzo Ball thinks his dad is cool?
No,
Not a chance.
he thinks his dad is big baller.
Yeah. He's
Ballin'.
big baller.
No, he hates it, but it's your dad, so you don't say anything.
Yeah.
You're the kid.
Yeah.
Let that one sink in a minute.
Think about it.
Just wanted to grow on. We all look to grow. Today's just another day at the end of the vine. It's the Chili Peppers, Californication. GRD.
Psychic spot.